Ahoy hoy, interweb! I am Nightmare 3711, the creator of Vanquera. I am currently the sole contributor to Vanquera, including writing, art, modeling, composing. Yeah, you get the idea. This video will serve as an introduction to Vanquera, going over some of the major points and details about the vast world. More detailed videos will come in the future. Vanquera is a science fantasy collaborative world building project I started over 2.5 years ago. I have worked with several artists, writers, and birthed many an idea with coworkers and friends. If you're familiar with the SCP Foundation, Vanquera is meant to work kind of like that. For those of you that don't know, the SCP Foundation is a collective of fictional places, creatures, objects, people, and events that thousands of internet users have contributed to, expanding the world of SCP into novels, video games, and short films. While Vanquera is currently significantly smaller than the SCP Foundation, standing at a current over 180 pages on the Wiki, I believe Vanquera to have the potential to be just as big as the SCP Foundation. In the world of Vanquera, everything is driven by one single thing. It is the source of both technological and magical advancements, as well as the very thing that allows sentient life to exist. This glowing, iridescent liquid, known throughout all of Vanquera as mana, is the very essence of life itself. It is what allows civilization to thrive. Mana exists in two primary forms, essence and liquid. In essence form, mana cannot be seen, touched, or even sensed. It is contained in an immaterial pocket known as a mana pool. Every sentient being, organic or not, has a mana pool. Mana pools are what allow people in Vanquera to think, as mana contains and dictates people's thoughts and feelings. Should an individual choose to do so, they may excrete this mana in its base, liquid form. Mana, in its purest form, is a bright, blinding white, but should any being taint it, it loses some of its luminosity and will start swirling with all sorts of pastel colors. Any other being may then absorb this mana, partaking of all the thoughts and feelings present within. They may appear as images or spoken words or even abstract concepts. Entire messages may be conveyed without a single spoken word with the use of mana. Be warned, for there is danger in the absorption of mana. Should one's mana pool be filled to the brim, or even beyond, one risks turning into a horrid monster known as a mana deity. These creatures take on all manner of shapes, from gaining extra limbs in strange places to supernatural powers manifesting in peculiar ways. But there are commonalities between every mana deity. 1. Every mana deity is, to some degree, part man and part animal, regardless of whether they started as a man or as an animal. 2. Every mana deity has what is known as a faucet. In an attempt to regain equilibrium, their bodies will naturally try to excrete mana from any orifice it can. But it's too late. These creatures are past saving. 3. Every mana deity is entirely organic. No part of the mana deity is mechanical, excluding clothing and other worn equipment. Mana deities are fierce creatures, some being capable of leveling cities or more. The other major force in Vanquera are the Mecha Beast. Mecha Beasts are any sort of mechanical creature, regardless of complexity, supposed intelligence, or origin. If it is mechanical and moves on its own using mana, it is a Mecha Beast. Mecha beasts range in scale from fly-sized up to rivaling entire continents, such as Leviathus Mecha Majora. That is all we have time to discuss today. In the future, we will discuss some Vanqueran history, some of the technological advances and their impacts, and a few of the different cultures present across Vanquera. Stick around for more to come.